Yeah, 1 week of water fasting down. This water fast is a little different because I haven't taken any apple cider vinegar this fast, any vitamins. I took snake juice for the first time yesterday, day 8. Today's day 9. You know, and I've been feeling lightheaded a little bit. That's why I started taking the snake juice. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I want to try a water fast without apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps me to realize what time it is, but I disdain the taste so much. I decided not to. Plus, I put apple cider vinegar in my snake juice anyway, so we're gonna see, or at least I'm gonna see, how much weight I lose without apple cider vinegar in the morning. I've done this before one time and I didn't get good results, but I was looking for speedy results then. Although I'm looking for speedy results, it's not about losing weight as fast as possible, but it is about losing weight fast. So that's why I'm water fasting, obviously. I'm feeling good though. I've been having a headache, just life stress this weekend, but I've been having a headache. Other than that, I've been feeling okay. Had some back pain, you know. When I lay down to sleep, it goes away. When I start sitting down for a long time again, it comes up again. That's normal, you know. I noticed that when I start off water fast, I usually have back pain, small back pain. You know, my energy has been kind of low the past couple days, you know. I attribute that to maybe sleep deprivation. Yeah, I've been feeling it's been kind of hard to go to sleep once I wake up. Part of that is my fault because I be on my phone. Like it's kind of like I don't want to just be alone with my thoughts, so I just put my phone. I pick up my phone and just go do anything on that thing. But if I just put my phone down, put my head down, try and sleep, it's just too much on my mind. So I've just been kind of struggling, but I'm okay. You know, I feel good. Been drinking a ton of water, obviously, and snake juice. You know, I'm starting to take in maybe like it's not maybe 8 ounces a day. You know, maybe 16 ounces, 8 to 16 ounces a day. You know, it's really just as I feel it. I am trying to prevent having issues because my mentality with water fasting now is once I start seeing issues, I don't even want to fix it. I just want to break the fast. And I don't mind that mentality. I think it's a much healthier mentality and mindset. It's just that it's harder to get back into a fast once I do that because I don't necessarily have a post-fasting plan. So it's only if I say, okay, I'm only going to eat for up to 24 hours and then get back into another fast that I'll be successful if I break my fast right now in the season that I'm in. But yeah, you know, it's the middle of the summer. It's been a struggle, but it hasn't been impossible, you know. It's my first time, I think, fasting in August, you know. But now I know I can fast in any season, so that's good news. I prefer to fast in the winter though, definitely. I prefer to enjoy my summer, but I didn't do the right things to get there this year. But it's a lesson learned. So yeah, day 9. Next week will definitely be a busy week. Returning to work, some other life stuff I gotta handle. It'll be a very busy week, but that should hopefully make the week go by faster. I don't know. You know, I've been talking about orthorexia a lot. You know, I've decided that I don't want to be too extreme. You know, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna do water fasting, that's one extreme. I don't want to employ other extremes into my life as much as possible. So let me give you an example. There was a time I said, I'm not gonna watch any more food shows, food content, nothing regarding food, right? But I just, you know, when I think about stuff like that, it's like, okay, what happens if I'm in someone's house and that's what they're watching? I'm gonna tell them, hey, I can't watch it, I'm gonna cover my eyes, you know? So it's like being realistic about life. Life is long and all this sort of stuff. I'm not going to be so extreme. I'm just going to moderate, and I'm just going to pay attention to something causing a craving or causing me to trigger or whatever, causing a trigger. So that's what I'm kind of paying attention to. So slowly I'm easing things back into my life that I took out, because I don't think long term it will work out. But, I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, for example. I'm not gonna watch content on drinking and smoking. Stop eating chocolate. I'm not gonna watch content on chocolate, unless it's like how it's made or something, but not where someone's indulging in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more so focused on the things I know I can't control versus saying I can't control anything. That's my mentality right now. I don't know how long I'll fast. I know how long I want to fast. I want to fast until I'm slim, but how likely is that? Not very likely. At work, we're picking up on some projects which require me to be in the office and do a lot of physical work. And usually when I'm doing that sort of stuff, I'm bending down a lot, on my knees, on my back, crawling, moving in tight spaces. I could take a bunch of snake juice. It's like Popeye spinach for me when I'm water fasting, but it's still a risk. So if I get into that phase and that moment in time and I notice I'm struggling, those sort of things will say, okay, it's time to do the right thing, get out of fasting right now, so forth, so on. But right now I'm okay. Just on a side note, my car. Every time I buy a new car, or I paint an old car, or I really clean an old car, I do something to like make my car stand out or shine, it always gets hit. And it always gets hit while it's parked. This is the third time. Is this the third or the fourth? We'll just say it's the third time this has happened. My brand new car, man. Now I've owned it for, a year, but when it got hit, what was that, 2 months ago, whatever, I had it for less than a year. And my neighbor, and it's funny because it's a neighbor I know, backed into my car. They didn't say nothing to me. One of my other neighbors recorded it. This neighbor hit my car, didn't tell me. They see me all the time. And you won't believe this. You will not believe this. The next week, they called me and asked to borrow money. And I'm like, okay, this is a single mother, African. I know the struggle, you know what I'm saying? I know what my mom went through, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not, I'm just gonna handle it myself, God put me in a position where I could take care of shit like that on my own. I'm not gonna say, hey, cough up the dough, I'm calling your insurance. I'm not gonna go that route. But it's just funny, it's just funny how life happens, because if she ain't hit my car, she asked me for money, I probably would have gave it to her, Not that I'm rich or anything, but, coming from the same place my parents come from, single mother, I know the struggle. It's like, I would have helped her out. But that's just a side note, But anyways, I'm thinking about buying a new car. And because of that accident, it's like, damn, that's gonna cost me a little bit of money off of my car. I wanna trade in my car to get something bigger, because I've thought about it like this. I'm gonna have that car until I pay it off, right? But is it really possible that me having that car, and then from the time I have that car till the time I pay it off, I won't need something bigger to do something? How likely is that? So I've come into a situation where I kind of need a bigger car, and I'm thinking about trading in my car. If I trade in my car right now, it would be a wash. I wouldn't really owe anything. It would just be an even trade in, and I can buy something else. But it's just a lot to think about. But it's like, I just bought that car. I was having fun in it. I'm kind of over the car, but I was never like really crazy about the car in the first place. That's one of the reasons I bought it. It's weird, right? But I bought the car because I wasn't crazy about it. It was a calm car. It was cool. It was something different. But I wouldn't mind trading out of it. I wouldn't mind getting something bigger right now because I think, I'm going to need it. Definitely within the next, 3 years, I'm going to need it. So something bigger. So that's just what's been on my mind. But I'm fasting right now. I might do some car shopping this week coming up. This is just life. This is just life, It's fun. It's interesting. What are we all here for? We don't know. So we just do the best we can. It's your boy, the American African. I'm water fasting again. And, I'll catch you on my week 2 update if I get there.